Harry must huge crying, the men, the money, the marijuana, urged truth about Meghan's bimbo past. Boss and co-star say the TV beauty knew exactly what she was getting into. She may seem to be classy, or well, she pretends to be classy, but Prince Harry's high-maintenance wife Meghan was a marijuana-puffing brazen bimbo and gold digger, and she dumped so many men, each more wealthy than the last, until, that is, she hit the royal jackpot, according to palace sources. But now apparently Meghan is desperately trying to cover up her eye candy past as a sexy suitcase girl on Deal or No Deal, according to sources who say that Meghan is trying her best to rewrite history by claiming on her podcast that she was treated like a bimbo on the game show. But now Meghan's old boss on the TV show and her co-stars have had enough, and they're fighting back against the claims in a new Bimbo Gate exposing Meghan's hypocrisy. And apparently her critics in Buckingham Palace are also piling it on. A high-level palace courtier reports she has her constant craving for publicity to blame for all this coming out. She keeps pushing her claim she's been used and abused by Hollywood, but all that's done is focus attention on the things she wants to be hidden. She apparently expects everyone to forget, but too many people remember her as a brazen bimbo, taking money for showing off her boobs on a TV game show and much more. Meghan's tacky background, quote, raised some eyebrows in the palace when she hooked up with Harry, according to the courtier. They saw her as a Hollywood bimbette, and Prince William even tried to get his brother to slow the romance. Now in her 40s, Meghan got her big break when she was 24 years old. She landed a job as a briefcase model on NBC's Deal or No Deal from 2006 to 2007. And now she's criticizing the hit game show for forcing her to wear fake eyelashes and hair extensions, to get a fake tan, and to stuff her bra, turning her into a not smart bimbette. She charged, "It was solely about beauty, not brains. I was so much more." But the boss of the show, Lucas Green, is denying that Meghan was objectified. And the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Claudia Jordan, who was also on the game show, insists that they never treated us like bimbos, and we got so many opportunities because of that show. The entertainment columnist Vinay Menon notes, "Nobody held a bazooka to Markle's head to be one of the 26 hotties in slinky matching outfits on Deal or No Deal. She auditioned for the gig. That job was a stepping stone. Without Deal or No Deal, you could argue Markle might now be a hostess at the Rainbow Bar and Grill and married to a landscaper." But the snobbish Meghan seems obsessed with trying to erase her past, according to the palace source. She may project a prim and proper image now she's a royal duchess, but the evidence points to her being a love 'em and leave 'em kind of gal with a taste for pot, says the courtier. Reportedly, Meghan served then illegal marijuana at her boozy beach wedding to her first husband, the producer mentor Trevor Angerson, in Jamaica in 2011. She even helped to roll joints, and she drank and she smoked with friends as an eyewitness. The Duchess also has a reputation for hooking up with guys, then leaving them when they can no longer help her on the road to stardom, according to the palace source. Reportedly, she dumped her first husband by mail, and later on, she dumped her live-in partner, Canadian celebrity chef Corey Vitello, when she got Harry. Her dream come true turned into a nightmare for the royals, according to this courtier. Meghan certainly wasn't the squeaky clean bride the royal family hoped for. I'm told they looked closely at her hard partying years in the early 2000s at Northwestern University, when she reportedly got a fake ID to go drinking and packed on 15 pounds binge eating. There were even rumors of a nose job to look like Harry's mom, Princess Diana, but medical records were sealed, so we'll never know. Meghan also wrote a racy secret diary detailing the struggles of this Hollywood wannabe, filled with sordid confessions, dishing about her magical boobs, lots of sex, and hustling for stardom, according to spies. The source says, no wonder the royals choked on their gin and tonics. Now they're bracing for history to repeat, with ambitious Meghan dumping Harry when the fairy dust fades and finding someone richer, more powerful. Now, Harry was born a VIP because he was born a royal, and Meghan is his wife. But it's normal for the spouse of a royal to stand back and take their turn in greeting officials. That is following royal protocol. And if this American self-proclaimed feminist doesn't like that kind of protocol, then why in the world did she claim she was going to hit the ground running as a working royal? Was it because she wanted to have that spectacle of a wedding, maybe? What in the world made Meghan believe that she deserved to bulldoze her way into the royal front line and just change all the rules to suit her? She is an incredibly pushy person, and she pushed her way into the 2016 Invictus Games, the official box, in order to seize Harry, accompanied by her henchmen. And then she didn't appreciate it when officials made them leave. But of course, that did not deter her for long. She was determined to land herself a prince. Nothing like a bit of blackmail, but now Meghan truly has made Harry her captive and she has dragged him off to Hollywood. After the Queen kicked her out, she's run out of any more palace content to blackmail the King and his family with. Luckily, though, the firm grew wise to her nasty ways, and they figured out pretty quickly to just hold their tongues when Meghan was anywhere near. But now it looks like Meghan and Harry are trying to weasel their way back into the royal family. Nobody else wants them. But when you make your own bed, I'm sorry you have got to lie in it. Of course, I don't know her personally. I wouldn't want to. But I did listen to that horrible interview they did with Oprah, and I'm sure that in that interview she wanted to hurt people. I think Meghan is a horrible person for even participating in that stupid interview. And I have one question. Did you watch the interview? If you didn't, you need to, because that will tell you all you need to know about that evil woman. As an American woman, I feel like I need to announce to the entire world that Meghan Markle does not represent us. See, we care about our families. We don't try to divide them. We protect our kids. We don't try to make money off of them. We know that we're equal to our husbands. We're not trying to be above them. We give money to charities. We don't make money off of them. We adore our parents. We don't just treat them like garbage. And we know to respect our elders. We're not out there trying to hurt them at every opportunity. We have to work hard to make a living. We don't just live off of men and charities and lawsuits and taxpayers. This woman is such an embarrassment. She is the opposite of all the hardworking, caring, and honest people out there. Meghan loves to think of herself as this independent, tough feminist, but she doesn't have the intelligence to understand that real strength is in remaining silent and working hard and in being patient. Meghan simply does not have the knowledge to be able to work well with other people, and she certainly couldn't lead them as any type of manager. Meghan Markle does not understand how important traditions really are because she's a spoiled brat and she just wants things her way. She was not the right choice as a wife. She would never have been able to make it in the royal family. See, Harry fell in lust, and Meghan's been crying in a heap on the floor and manipulating him ever since that time. I can't help but wonder if she cries in a heap on the floor when her kids don't listen to her, if they're real, that is. King Charles is a smart, good, kind person, and I am concerned that when Harry crawls back home absolutely broken, he might be welcomed back into the firm by Charles. After all, Charles is his father, and I don't think he wants to see him flounder, but still, I hope he understands the best thing to do would be to exile him permanently from public duty, just like the way they have sidelined Prince Andrew. And you, what do you think about them? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments. If you think my video is useful, please remember to like and share it with your friends and relatives who need it too. And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.